What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the past 2 weeks of prep, give you a little physique update from last week and this week, and then I'm going to be talking about my training and my hormonal health and some recent blood work I got. So I'm in the middle of my third cycle. I kind of lost my cycle for almost a year because I was in prep for almost a year last year. You know, I've been in the off season, I got my cycle back, and now I've started prep again and I still have my cycle. So I'm super excited just that I still have it and that this is my third cycle consecutively. So that just tells me that hormonal health is in a good place, and I kind of wanted to go over my blood work, which confirms that, and just kind of the things I got tested. So my coach and I tested my complete metabolic panel, estradiol, we did a lipid panel, we did reverse T3, testosterone, T4, free T4, TSH, and then B12 because I'm a vegan, and everything came back like normal or beyond like average. So we were just really happy with how my blood work came back and just like how we're starting this prep. And I can truly feel it. These past 3 weeks have just felt really easy. And I guess that's just kind of because in my off season, everything was really dialed in. You know, even though I intentionally was eating in a surplus and was gaining both fat and muscle, I feel like my nutrition was always dialed in, and I just feel like really healthy, and my food is much higher than it has ever been starting a prep. So we haven't had to cut food that much. Things still feel good. Nothing has felt hard in that sense. And I'm going to basically touch on the changes and adjustments that we've made to cardio. So I'm expecting different changes in food come tomorrow when I check in with my coach. But in terms of cardio, we've basically just added a step goal. So like 7,000 steps a day, because I was getting very few steps, like 3,000 or less on average, because I have a very sedentary job. And so we added a little bit more of a step goal to kind of bring up my TDEE, or just like my average energy expenditure. And then we actually reduced cardio frequency. Before I was doing 6 times 20 minutes, so 6 days a week for 20 minutes of low state walking on a treadmill. And now we're doing 4 times a week at 30 minutes. So much more easy and manageable that I don't have to do cardio 6 days a week, and I can just plan to stay at the gym a little bit longer 4 days. So cardio hasn't been crazy, and food has really stayed the same. And the reason that food has stayed the same is because I'm just responding really well to this training stimulus. I've been in a neurological like strength training stimulus for the past 4 weeks, and this never happens to me. So I'm not trying to brag or like anything, but I have to celebrate the fact I've been coming into the gym and getting a PR on at least one of the exercises almost every day, and that it never happens, especially when you're like dieting. So my body has been feeling this strength phase, and that's kind of why we've kept food a little higher even since starting prep. And so I'm going to do a little workout footage montage, and I'll come back and talk to you after this. So here I'm going to show my physique from last week and then my physique from this week. As you can tell, I had a little bit of water retention and bloating just because I was PMSing and starting my period, and it's kind of started to drop off this week a little bit as I'm kind of ending my period. Yeah, I'm just really excited with how things are progressing. I definitely feel like I've gained some muscle during this past phase, and we're gonna move into like a hypertrophy phase, which just means like higher rep ranges and shorter rest periods. I've had like 2-minute rest periods now, and what I'm gonna be starting tomorrow is much more bodybuilder style training, which is supersets and the high reps. But yeah, this is where my physique is at. I'm really excited about the improvements I can see in my hamstrings, and my delts are finally coming along. Some big feedback from the judges was to bring up my upper body, specifically like my inner chest and my delts and biceps in general. So I'm really excited about the changes that we made to my physique. I'm excited to show you guys next week, kind of as training and food changes a little bit, because we've been the same for the past 3 weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 2 of my grit series. Again, grit is about developing perseverance and persistence of that long-term goal and passion. And I just really hope that through this series, we can kind of learn and grow together, and you can watch me as I evolve in this prep. If you plan on watching my journey, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.